It's funny that people will think less of themselves and think that I think more of myself. I just think people should think more of themselves, period, and more of everybody, period. Like, is Brad Pitt a movie star? Yeah. Does Brad Pitt think he's a movie star? Yeah. Does Brad Pitt have millions of dollars? Yeah. Does Brad Pitt think he should have $1 million? Yeah. Does John Jackson, who lives somewhere else, think that he's worth $1 million? Probably not. Does he have $1 million? No. Is it because he thinks he's not like Brad Pitt or worthy of what Brad Pitt has? Probably. Well, then why doesn't John Jackson think that he's, or Jack Johnson, whatever the fuck name I gave him, why doesn't he think that he's worth the millions of dollars, and why isn't he worthy of being an actor or a movie star or whatever it is he wants to be, whether he wants to be a grocery store owner or the best psychic or the best seafood chef he could possibly be? Why, it doesn't matter what he wants to do, why can't every person be acknowledged as the greatness they are, instead of being like only people that the world recognizes as famous? You know, like I looked at this thing and it made me think of this. It says Bernstein's Top 10 Rules by Evan Carmichael. And I'm thinking, like, who's Evan Carmichael? I mean, nothing wrong with him. He's a great guy. I'm sure I've never met him, never really got into him, never watched anything by him. But, like, he's nothing greater than I am. And I'm not saying I'm greater than he is. But, like, for him to go on there and say Evan Carmichael's top 10 of whoever Bernstein. I don't even know who Bernstein is. And great, she's probably a great, awesome person too. I'm sure she is. But they're nothing greater than I am. Just like nothing greater than you are, and I'm not greater than anyone else, and they're not greater than me. So instead of people being like, whoa, these movie stars are the people we should idolize, yeah, like idolize yourself first, and don't think that that's conceited. Because why is it not conceited for you to idolize Brad Pitt? I'm using him as an example, by the way. I don't really know why. It's just, you know, I saw a thing just on an ad that had Brad Pitt. So, I mean, that was just the first face I saw after I saw something else, and it made me help put this thing into context in a way that I want to understand from people. Why is it that if I say that I'm meant to save the world, that's wrong? Why can't everybody say that they're meant to save the world and work together and do it, instead of fucking being distracted by dumb shit that means nothing? Why does that seem so hard for people to, you know, grasp or think that I'm weird because I think that's what we should do? And it's not hard, especially if we started teaching it and working together and doing it instead of worrying about fucking government officials and leadership and corporate people with all this money who own stuff. Fuck them. We don't need them for anything. We don't need health bills and lobbyists and you know, health care and all that kind of stuff. Start taking care of ourselves and our family and our loved ones, and don't worry about anybody else. It's going to be difficult at first, but it's not going to be very hard if we just learn to do it. People just don't do it. They're lazy. People are very, very lazy, and they want it done for them. But since it's not done for them the way they want it to be done for them, they complain like babies. And I mean this, and when I say babies, I'm not trying to put anybody down, but that's what babies do. They whine about stuff because they feel like they can't do anything about it. But we're adults, and we can do things about it. Sitting and whining and saying that you're a victim and it's hard is doing nothing about it. It's actually worse than doing nothing about it. It's doing nothing about it and being a baby. So, and I'm even saying this about people in my family that I love to death. My dad, my brother, you know, they're not helpless. But they act like, you know, they seem like they are because they don't get control of themselves. And I'm here to try to say, hey, I know how to help you, and you have to put the thing aside that, you know, you're older or more wise, because you're not. I'm sorry. It's not even a competition of wisdom or how old somebody is. We're all the same fucking thing. And one of us can learn, whether I'm 10 or 110, or if I'm the ancient elder of 1,000 years who understands things, and people would think that I meant more because I was here longer or something. It doesn't matter. I've tweaked myself or learned something that people need to understand. And people are so, you know, stubborn that they don't learn anything because they think that they know everything, and they don't know shit. I don't know shit yet, but I know a lot. So, I don't know. I'm getting frustrated because I want to affect the world the way I'm meant to, but even my own family won't listen to me. Even my own kids, even my own parents, even my own siblings, they're too worried about what's going on outside them, like their job matters, or like the government matters, or even the country matters. The country doesn't fucking matter. What matters is what's going on inside your body. It starts right there. And once you get control of that, everything else will fall into place. And if you never get control of that, everything else will never fall into place. Get that through your head, get that through your skin, get that through your body. Get that down to your spirit and soul, and that's where you'll understand where it all comes from. And you'll be okay. And here's this guy who has control of it. And he gets out of control with his emotions because, hey, It's just me. It's just this guy. I don't care what people think of this body that I'm in. I'm here to show a meaning and give purpose to people beyond what they think they're supposed to be, because I don't think people know what they're supposed to be. Anyway, I'm not anyone to tell you who you're supposed to be, but I am already inside what you are. Therefore, I know what you're supposed to be, and I'm trying to find the right words to put it into, but I can't yet. And I love you. Talk to you later.